The Newegg warehouses are filled with all sorts of bizarre finds, from creepy AI Einstein, who you've probably seen in the background of a Newegg now, to a smart meat thermometer called the Meter. That's not a joke. But some of these weird finds are actually really useful and cool, so I found 3 pretty odd gaming mice, and we will let you decide which should win our own little weird gaming mice showdown. First up, in no particular order, we have the G.SKILL RIPJAWS MX780. Now, I know, you hear G.SKILL and you think memory, but both their mouse and keyboard are actually pretty decent. This mouse is ambidextrous, height adjustable, and has 4 zones of RGB lighting. Now, where it gets odd is the top-down view, which Newegg Nick said looks a lot like an angry robot face with glowing LED eyes, and I can't help but agree. It also has an unusual grip texture and swappable grip panels in case you don't like the feel, which isn't something I've seen very often, to be honest. Okay, so that is the G.SKILL RIPJAWS MX780. Next up in our gaming mouse showdown is the Logitech G502 HERO. Logitech's G502 line is usually very solid, and this one has tons of customization options. It's got removable weights, RGB lighting, and an enhanced HERO sensor. Very fancy. Now, even though some people might be used to the aesthetic of the G502, it's still pretty dang unique. It's got this metal scroll wheel that toggles between infinite and standard scrolling, and a whole bunch of buttons in bizarre locations at bizarre angles. It's super weird, and I like it. Finally, let's take a look at the Corsair Scimitar Pro. Now, it has so many buttons. Now, this is obviously targeted toward MMO players and has a 10-button side panel. Whew. It surprisingly doesn't feel too cluttered or overcrowded, and it's dual textured, so you know you've got the correct button. Plus, it slides forward and back to adjust for hand size. It's also got up to 16,000 DPI, and get this, in single DPI increments. Very niche and very weird. Go ahead, take a shot every time that I say weird in this video. No, please definitely don't do that. Newegg HR will have my head. But what you should do is answer the poll popping up right around up here somewhere and tell us which of these 3 gaming mice should win today's weird gaming mice showdown. Now, these are just things that I found laying around the warehouse, not the craziest gaming mice of all time. So if you would like to shout out another strange gaming mouse, please go ahead and do so in the comments. I think for me, the angry robot face takes the cake on aesthetics alone, but this is your showdown, not mine. All right, folks, like, sub, ding the bell, all that YouTube stuff, and we'll see you next time.